way for my boys. Sitting back here where I can watch it all pass by. Is it real inside me? Do I know what's coming around? Waiting for the time when it's all taken from me. Is it real inside me? Can I make this stand again?
The current brand spanking new single from Kaz Hawkins, who I'm delighted to say is live here in studio with me. Kaz, it's good to see you again.
Good to see you too, Gerry.
It's just going to be mad crack again, isn't it?
Hell yeah, bring it on.
I can feel the meltdown coming already. And it's got nothing to do with the heat in here either.
No way. It is quite hot though.
Oh, it is very warm, yes.
I think it's just because we have loads of females in the room.
Well, that could be it too.
The Shoebox is about to go live with estrogen.
The Shoebox actually doubles as my medical box. I'm going to have to look for my blood pressure tablets now, I think, the looks of things. Okay, anyway, all called aside, brand new single, I'm Going to Run, Cancer Focus. Tell us about that.
Well, it's been a year and a half in the making. I wrote the song about a year ago when Cancer Focus marketing director Joyce Savage contacted me, and we were just at a jam, a blues jam, and she said, you know, she was thinking about maybe involving me in the new Run for Your Man campaign, which was for men's health. So I said, well, this is great because I'm surrounded by men in the music industry. We all know that it's a male-dominated area, more or less, you know, in Northern Ireland. So I thought it would be a great idea to come from it from that angle. I personally haven't been affected by anybody who suffered the disease. So I went away, wrote a few bits and bobs, and then this clicked into place, and I sent her it, and she loved it. So then I went to Stephen Mullen, who was the director of Lipstick and Cocaine new music video last year. he offered to make the music video. So it's been a year and a half, and we're going live with it tomorrow night.
Kaz, there's been a lot of changes, hasn't there? Especially even in the last, 6 months? There's been a world of changes. I mean, you were here with me about 8 months ago.
That's right. That's right.
And at that stage, it was Mama Kaz.
Yep.
And it was the Mama Kaz Express.
Yeah.
And it was all happening. The band was there, and
I know.
It's now Kaz Hawkins.
It is. I mean, people have been asking me why I gave up the band, which is such a great band. It was nothing to do with, there was no problems. We all, I ended it because I'm going in a different direction. Mm-hmm. And I want to focus more on my songwriting. And the guys have all jobs and full-time jobs, well, apart from me and Johnny. And so I live and eat music. Uh-huh. So to have,
Did you find that maybe you'd taken that brand maybe as far as it could go?
Do you know what? Yeah.
Right.
I think so. I think so.
And then there's always the fear too, maybe of being pigeonholed into a certain category.
Well, that's what I was really aware of, because I'd been given Mama Kaz as affectionately. Mm-hmm. It wasn't, it just sort of happened. Mm-hmm. So I just got to a point where I'd outgrown Mama Kaz. Yeah. Yes, I'm a blues shouter. I'm a big blues powerhouse, but I also have a lot of other feathers to my cap. Mm-hmm. So it was about time that I put the band to bed and moved on and explored it. Okay, well, I'm delighted you give us that brief synopsis, because I do want to go into more detail a little later on in the programme about the journey from Mama Kaz, the band, to where you are now, and what you're doing with your music creatively and whatnot. And folks, we're going to do all that directly after the news at the top of the hour here on IUR FM, with a special with Kaz Hawkins on the Shoebox.
On digital at urfm.com and live on FM 101.4 from Newry. This is IUR FM News Update. IUR FM, your community, your station.
Well, it's just gone 5 minutes after the hour of 8 o'clock. You're very welcome back to the Shoebox on IUR FM with yours truly, Gerry Martin, keeping you company through to 9. Don't forget, coming your way at 9, it's Country Call with Matty James. I'm talking this fast because I've only got an hour with Mama Kaz, or Kaz Hawkins as she has become, and that's never enough time. It's just never enough time. So I'm going to rattle out this as quick as I can. If you want to get in contact with the programme, text the show. Text the show using the catchword IUR FM, IUR FM, to 07766 40 41 42, or get in touch via the Facebook page. And do remember to use the IUR FM Facebook page, as I can't see any other Facebook pages, only that one. Kaz is live in studio with me, and she has brought a contingent. Needless to say, Johnny Skip Crawford is in studio. The man is here. Minus his hat, I have to say.
Because he got his hair cut. He took off the locks.
Right, I see. And that was the end of the hat then.
I think we'll bring back the hat though sometime.
It has to come back. It's just not the same. No. Kaz, you brought a couple of lovely ladies with you this time as well too.
I have indeed. These are my besties in the whole wide world. I talk to them about everything, and they're my leaning posts, as I call them. Marianne Nicholson.
Hello Marianne, how are you?
Hello, grand, how are you?
Good.
She's from the Biz.
Okay.
The one of the biggest wedding bands in the country.
Yeah.
So she's absolutely amazing. And then we have Trisha Murphy.
Hello Trisha.
Hi.
Trisha's a wee bit shy, is she? Just a wee bit.
We need to see her by the end of the programme.
Well, listen, don't be afraid. None of us here bite, apart from Johnny, of course. But it'll be okay. It'll be good.
It's a bit different than Black Heels Girl Band tonight, isn't it?
Kaz, we touched briefly on the transformation from Mama Kaz to Kaz Hawkins, and we talked about the new single I'm Gonna Run for Cancer Focus and how that came to be. That's the show's happening tomorrow night, isn't it?
Yep, Black Box, and it's only a $5. Mm-hmm. And so you can pay at the door. You can get the tickets down off the Black Box website. But and the single, we've actually got 200 copies, hard copy, which we'll rush through and got ready today. So they'll be sort of exclusives, because a lot of people don't buy downloads. A lot of the older generation like to support music, but they can't. They don't know. They wouldn't have a clue how to download music. Mm-hmm. So this is a special hard copy. I mean, I don't know if there'll ever be any more done. You know, that I've done my part for the charity now, and it's my charity for 2013.
Okay.
So it's up to them after now what they do with it. But I've donated the song. No royalties will go to me. Everything will go to them.
Okay. How do people actually physically buy a hard copy?
There will be no hard copies. There will only be 200 available tomorrow night at the Black Box.
And they're only going to be for sale at the venue?
Or via Cancer Focus headquarters
Right.
in Eglintown Avenue in Belfast. But they can download, if they're up for the downloads, then you just go to cancerfocusni.org, and that's their main website, and there'll be a thing there that says Kaz tunes into Cancer Focus,
Okay.
and everything's there. And if anybody goes to my website, kazhawkins.com, there's 4 trailers of the music video that we're going to launch tomorrow night, but I'll put the full video up on Thursday after we launch.
Okay, good, all good. So the actual song itself I'm going to run, where did you get your inspiration for that?
Well, as I said, it was, you know, when Joyce said to me that the campaign Run for Your Man was for men's health.
Yeah.
And and she said to me, look, it's for the half marathon in September, the Belfast half marathon. So we sort of wanted to get people up and, you know, a catchy bit.
Yeah.
So when I put pen to paper, I tell you what, it wasn't easy to write. When somebody, you know, requests you to write a song, you can't do it.
No.
It's harder. But, you know, if I was sitting bored in the house, then you probably write about 10.
That's always the way, isn't it?
I know.
It's because you're nearly written to order, per se, aren't you?
Exactly.
Like, you know.
You're more like being commissioned to write a song.
Yeah, exactly.
But I thought, you know, the main things were that, you know, a lot of the men are running the marathon for Cancer Focus, and I just had this thought that, you know, if they were plugged in and they were at some fitness gym, you know, doing the warm-ups on the treadmill or something, then I wanted something that could slowly beat up to that, you know, get them going, and maybe that kind of walking beat. We were talking about this earlier, so that it was just memorable, and people knew that it would, and it had to be catchy and repetitive, sort of, but not too repetitive that it would get on your nerves. So,
yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, it definitely works. It's catchy. It's a very, very catchy wee number, so it is.
Thank you.
And, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't think I've heard a bad song from you yet. And I'm not saying that just because you're here.
Nice.
I'm saying because you're all here and you'd pick on me.
You know, my entourage.
I think maybe it's time we heard a little bit of music from yourself and the entourage. What do you think?
No problem. Well, I'm going to keep my T-Birds, which is what we call. They're actually singing with me tomorrow night, doing a certain song, which is Hallelujah, Happy People. But I'm going to keep that till we get a little bit warmed up, plus, and let them relax a bit, since it's their first time on radio. But I think Johnny, you ready to play?
I'm on one of very few words.
It's the first time. We're going to do Can't Afford Me, which was my release last year with the band. Just eases in.
Absolutely.
Would you like me to start this year?
I would like you to start it any which way you want.
I forget it. Right?
Way down the road when my soul's in tow, when the river crosses by the daily Joe, well, I can see, Lord, I can see so clear. So don't you stop me moving, boy, just 'cause you can't afford me. Oh yeah. You say you want me, well, you're a waste of space. Looks like you want me in my lonely place. Well, I can't see, Lord, I can see so clear. So don't you stop me moving, boy, just 'cause you can't afford me. Say you want me, stop paying your dues. I've walked a lifetime, so come home, show me your moves, 'cause I can't see, Lord, I can see so clear. So don't you stop me moving, boy,
you can't afford me. So don't you stop me moving just 'cause you can't afford me.
Sounds every bit as good acoustically as it does on the recorded version. That's just super. It really, really is.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about what's going on now with regarding playing the venues that you're doing nowadays. You've moved away from the band. You're out doing, I think it's more intimate venues, stuff like that. What's happening?
Yes, originally when I gave up the band, I went back to just busking, well, more or less busking on stage, as I call it.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'd written the songs, the new material, and which I'm still, I'm still gigging it, still working at the arrangements on some of the songs. And so I went back and I'd performed at the Belfast American Folk and Roots Club.
Uh-huh.
And that was my first gig back, and just done some acoustic performances. But then it became apparent that the songs were taking me on their own journey. You'll hear songwriters saying that all the time. And it was ending up kind of rockabilly, maybe a bit of honky-tonk, and just fun.
Mm-hmm.
Just fun. It wasn't, I'm always pretty crazy and fun anyway on stage, but yeah, but it wasn't, I could stand on stage again and just play and just sing. Whereas, it had to be a show before. It had to be, I had to...
Well, it was full production, honestly.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Punters
So it
were
was-
going out and they're expecting to see a band and expecting to see you
Yeah.
being the performer in the band.
And yes, and it
Show-
was polished, and it was, it had to be a certain way. But it's nice now that I can bring this bit of fun in, and if I want to go off somewhere, and then the guys, well, Johnny more or less hates when I go off on my own because
I get lost.
he gets lost.
She looks after me,
But yes, so it's all about exploring.
Yeah.
And Johnny had actually given me his blessing when the band split up. He's one of my dearest friends. He's like a father to me. But he had given me, but he had given me his blessing, and we sort of parted ways musically. And but what happened was
You
when
get stuck.
I didn't get stuck. There's only one man I know can give me a drum sound that I want.
Right, yeah.
And that's Johnny.
Uh-huh.
And so I said to him, look, let's do this.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's working again, only it's it's
More
different.
serious, isn't it?
It's less serious, it is not. It is not indeed.
I'm glad this is being filmed. I really am. I have to say, just for the sake of the listeners out there, for the first time ever on the Shoebox, this interview is not only being recorded by audio, but it's also being recorded on video too. And I'll give you details later on of how you can see the edited version.
It need to be edited.
Believe me, it will be an edited version at some stage in the not too distant future. But anyway, we'll continue here. Johnny, too, if you're gonna say something, just get a wee bit closer to the microphone too whenever you go to speak.
She's hogging it.
I'm not too.
You talk louder than me because you're a woman.
I am old.
Now come on, us girls outweigh you tonight.
Well, you outweigh everybody in the
You want
room.
yourself?
I see trouble ahead.
Yes, he's just jealous because my new image is getting me more attention than him. Because he got his haircut.
That's it, but I think that could be a reaction to that.
I think. Do you think so? Do you think he's jealous?
Could be, it could be.
Well, it's some sort of a reaction. I don't know if it's.
Talking about?
Senile dementia's set in already.
It's mad, it's mad. Okay, so look, you've gone away from that, as you say, structured band situation, and you're now in a thing where you're much more comfortable, much more intimate and whatnot in venues.
Yeah.
Is there as much work doing that, though?
For me, yes. With the band, Peter and Ali and Johnny are great musicians, and I sort of let them deal with it. I just sang,
Yeah.
which was easier and hard at the same time. But I didn't have as much. I wouldn't say input as it was just done.
Yeah.
The guys just done it, and I sort of got set in that mode. Now I'm in control of the whole thing.
You're picking where you're playing.
Well, this is the other thing too.
Yeah.
I'm in a position where I can pick and choose gigs now.
Yeah, yeah.
And so anybody knows, any artist will take the best ones that they get exposure for.
Yeah, yeah.
So that is what about the summer is about, because I'm working on the album. to get me the best exposure, because I am rebranding. This is a new journey, and a lot of people don't associate Kaz Hawkins with Mama Kaz.
Yeah.
You know, so it'll be hard, but it's working. It's working.
Hard to shake off that image.
Really hard. It is hard.
And by the same token, though, is there not? I don't want to come across wrong here, but is there not some side benefits maybe of fusing the two?
Oh God, yeah.
Making it a sort of a gradual change.
Definitely. I mean,
Or would you rather prefer it just to be a complete cut?
I don't.
changeover?
I think to honour the memory of who I was for 10 years nearly.
Yeah.
I can't just walk away from the whole Mama Kaz thing. At the end of the day, if people associate with me that way, but I'm also, what I'm noticing is a new fan base is coming.
Yeah.
So they don't associate me with Mama Kaz. So the people, and bless my fans, they've stuck with me so much, and you know, not a lot of drama came out of me changing. There was a few skeptics who thought I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
But it just goes to show, if you get a few great gigs and a few great photos and new material, well, hopefully it's great material, that you can make it happen. But it's not going to happen overnight. So I've given myself to the end of 2013 to sort that.
Right.
And I think I'll do it. Well, I know I'll do it, because anything I do,
Well, it's a major thing. It's a complete rebrand at the end of the day, and that's never going to be easy.
No way.
And so you're finding, are you moving into new venues then that you wouldn't have played before?
Well, I'm doing a lot more festivals this year.
Right, okay.
Whereas last year it was kind of club gigs and, you know, specific festival, like specific blues festivals.
Yeah, yeah.
Whereas this year I'm doing Tanglewood Fest. I'm doing acoustic at that on the Sunday. I've just confirmed 2 nights at the Hilden Beer Fest. So we'll be just on before the headline act, and I know they're a great festival. And then I'm just confirmed as well, Festival in Donegal is it's a gathering more than a festival. So that whole week is artists, you know, singer-songwriters, bands and stuff, and a lot of organic stuff. And then the other one is the Gig in the Garden Festival, which is for the National Trust. I'm headlining that in 27th of July, up in Eden Derry.
It's going to be busy enough summer then.
Yes, and there is still a few dates that I'm waiting to confirm, but I'm in talks, so it'll be pretty exciting if I get them.
Okay. There's actually a few bits and pieces coming up here quite local to Newry too. We'll talk about that in a wee while, but I just want to take a quick commercial break, and we'll come back on the flip side and talk some more. Okay. You're tuned to the Shoebox on your FM 101.4 with me, Gerry Martin, and my special guest in studio, Kaz Hawkins.
Stay tuned to 101.4 Newry's Your FM.
The Oak Tree Restaurant at Mayo Bridge Golf Club, where an open fire and the warmest of welcomes await you. Our restaurant is open Thursday to Sunday with new evening bistro and a la carte menus to delight every taste and budget. We also cater for small functions like weddings, christenings and funeral lunches. For more information, visit mayobridgegolf.com. The Oak Tree Restaurant at Mayo Bridge Golf Club. Great food, great prices, great service. Crossing Road, Mayo Bridge. Just follow the signs.
Cotton Prints Direct, Camlock Road, Newry. Sale now on at their curtain fabric outlet with discounts of up to 50%. Thousands of metres of quality curtain fabric, lining, accessories and more. Ready-made curtains from just $8.99 a pair. Call Cotton Prints Direct, Lockbrook Industrial Estate, Camlock Road, Newry on 30839 875.
Newry City's Your FM.
Minutes after the hour of 8 o'clock, you're tuned to the Shoebox in your FM with yours truly, Gerry Martin, live in studio with me, Kaz Hawkins, and we were chatting just before the commercial break about quite a few different things about what's been going on with you, Kaz, and indeed the rebrand and the big change from Mama Kaz to Kaz Hawkins, and I think we've talked that to death at this stage. So it's time, I think, maybe to see what do they call it, the fruits of the pudding or something, isn't it?
Fruits of your labour.
Right, okay. I don't know what that expression is.
I don't know, but I get where you're coming from.
So this is a brand new tune, isn't it?
This is, and I've only played this once at a gig, which was my first acoustic gig after going solo. So tonight is an exclusive on radio to play it for you.
And it's definitely a step away from...
It is. I was having a conversation with John Giller, who is from Stormtree, who's one of the bands supporting tomorrow night. And this was before I actually made the change. And I'd played him one of these songs, and this song actually. Mm-hmm. And he said to me, Kaz, seriously, I mean, people have got to understand that you're not just a blues singer, blues writer. He says, you've got to get this out there. And I was pretty risky. I was like, oh, I don't know. And it was about, changing it from Mama Kaz to Kaz Hawkins.
Yeah.
And he says, look, you've got to do it. Just do it.
Okay. I'm not going to try and put a label on you because that's the last thing I want to do, or indeed put a label on the tune, but give us an idea before we start of what kind of a flavour we're getting into
this song,
here.
I think this is a story song. Okay. I've never been one of those writers that writes a story.
Yeah.
The song, everything has to be verse, chorus, or whatever, which I struggle with, like, formats of a song, because I only want to put it down. But this song has no real verse, maybe a bit of a hook, but it was about a guy, an old homeless guy that I met in London, who used to be a millionaire.
Right.
And I used to see him every morning, and millions. And his wife was having an affair. His children weren't appreciative of anything. And he gave it all up, gave the money away, threw his wife out, threw his children out, and went and lived in the streets of London.
It's an amazing story.
And he was you just knew that he came from hard work.
Yeah.
And he said to me, he worked in the stock market, and he says, I could go back tomorrow and make it all back.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to.
Yeah.
I sit here and I watch the streets go by, or watch the people go by, and I'm happy. And he had his dog, and it's a cliche, but he used to tell me some amazing stories, and I thought he was such a man.
Yeah.
Such an amazing man, and it just taught me a great lesson not to judge anybody. And the story was always there in my mind about him, and I often think whatever happened to him, if I went back there, would he be there? So I wrote this song about him.
Okay, and what's it called?
It's called I Saw a Man.
I Saw a Man.
Yes.
Okay, well let's hear it. This is Kaz Hawkins live on your FM on the Shoebox, and an unplugged version of an original song called I Saw a Man.
Saw a man alone, without a house or home. He played and played till dusk. No guitar he'd bust. People would pass his way. One note or two they'd play. He needs no pennies thrown, only your kindness shown. Oh, he's been here before. Yes, he's seen it all before. The women of the night stand by to such a sight, seating on praying men to lay beside the pen. He's seen it all before. He doesn't want to know anymore. It makes him think of days when he was paid to play. Oh, he's been here before. Yes, he's seen it all before. I saw a man, I saw that man. How tall he did stand, for he was a man. He watches youth gone wrong, no innocence for long. He shakes his head in shame. he can't go back again. Advice he gave to his, they turned their backs on him. He had it all one time. What was his crime? Oh, he's been here before. Yes, he's seen it all before. I saw a man, I saw that man. How tall he did stand, for he was a man. So remember, if you see that man, doesn't mean he's not a man, for it's just a life that's dealt his hand. Doesn't mean he's not a man, for I can tell you he's a man. For I saw a man, yes I saw a man, for I saw that man.
I have to say, you hit the nail on the head when you said it was a story, because that's exactly what that is. To me now, I mean, I'm absolutely no critic. I'm just a person that likes music. At the end of the day, you've got a wee simple 3-chord trick progression going on there.
Yeah.
It's just repeating over and over and over again.
Yeah.
But that becomes irrelevant.
It does.
It becomes totally irrelevant because there's just this wonderful story going on there from start to finish, and it's just the way you portray it, the way you sing it. It's just fabulous.
Thank you.
That is a wonderful track, and I'm just amazed at how well it works. Because, as I say...
It was pretty risky because it does sound a bit boring. And I was worried, even still now, I sort of way, and I'm glad you said that, because sort of way halfway through it, I have to take myself back to that time, because the music becomes... not boring to me, does become repetitive to me, so I have to take a step out of it.
But I think to pick up on that point... At that point where you were in your head, the music becomes boring, as you say.
Yeah.
It doesn't become boring. The music actually becomes irrelevant.
Thank you. Yes.
It's the story just rises above it.
Okay.
And I think at that stage where you feel that, I think you're hooked into it. You want to hear what happens next.
Perfect. That's
so
what
I mean,
I want.
that's just fantastic. So, any plans to get this recorded?
Well, it is going on the album. I have made a decision that I'm gonna, and I sort of wanted to have a kind of Celtic, rootsy feel.
Yeah.
So, and the sound I'm going for will be bringing double bass in and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be gorgeous with a big, beautiful, soft sound.
That's actually something you're looking for at the minute, is a double bass player.
I am. So if anybody out there knows any double bass players, it's pretty hard in this country. We're renowned for everybody having 10 gigs, 10 bands, and not being available. So it is hard to get a setup that is mine, who are my musicians, who are part of my unit. So I'm on the lookout, and it's pretty hard. But I'm
a lot of double bass players. I suppose they're really, you're talking classical here and into
classical jazz, rockabilly, any great kind of bluesy, rootsy double bass players are all in rockabilly bands, which is where I'm kind of heading anyway. But well, you're going to be crossing a lot of genres and a lot of musical styles, really. So, I mean, do you want to bring a double bass with you the whole way through each and every one of those different? That's going to be the underlying current.
Okay.
Will be
so your rhythm section is going to be a double bass, and Mr. Crawford here.
Yeah,
absolutely. Well, I mean, it's definitely a winning format. I can hear in my head the fretless slide of a double bass.
Definitely.
And, it's just going to be voice class, know. But I mean, it's going to have somebody who's going to appreciate that they're not going to be just playing one genre of music.
Exactly, and that's hard too because there's a lot of musicians are pigeonholed unless you have session musicians who are doing it for the money.
Yeah.
But I really want someone who's
doing it for the love.
Who not even for the love. I mean, they'll be paid. But nobody does nothing for nothing anymore. I learned that lesson. Well, apart from my besties, they're here. They're doing it for nothing.
Right.
Professionals. We're professionals.
Tell us a little bit about the girls, because they're sitting here with their headphones on. They're not getting a chance to say very much.
I know.
So,
Well, you ask them some questions.
okay, well
Ask them how they know me.
I'll tell you what, Kaz, I'll say nothing. You work away and interview the girls here.
I haven't a clue who she is. She just grabbed me in off the street. Who are you?
You think that's bad? I don't know who she is either.
I'm on my own here.
Right, Marianne, tell us a little about you. You're a vocalist in your own right.
I am. I sing for a wedding band called The Biz. And it's fronted by myself and Mark Sinclair, who's been in the band scene for like over 30 years. He was in Sunshine and Schools Out, a whole load of bands. So I've been in the biz for about 13 years. So that's basically about it. Just do weddings all around the country. We actually play in the Canal Court.
Right.
So we do of a Saturday evening.
Right.
And every now and again.
You're based in Belfast yourself?
I live in Saintfield myself, but I am Belfast born and bred. I'm a city girl.
Right, good stuff. So the wedding band scene, that's bound to be a very busy thing.
It is very busy,
But very
it's
competitive.
Very competitive. There's a lot of bands, but the good thing that we have is The Biz has me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, a girl singer. There's a lot of the bands at the minute are all male.
Yeah.
Sort of orientated. So
Yeah.
you know,
That's
we
right.
sort of stand out a wee bit more. You know, there's
Plus
not
you
as
look
many.
hot.
Well, I'm
Funny, the band that played at my wedding, and that was a long time ago, I can tell you. The bass player was actually female.
Oh, I would
Awesome.
love to get a
That
bass
is
player.
cool.
Female.
Yeah.
A female bass player.
So that was pretty different at the time, you know. But anyway, that's just that story. Tricia,
Yes.
tell us about you. And don't be afraid. Come into
She's like
the
a
mic.
deer in headlights. God bless her.
Go easy on me now. I sing with another girl, just a two-piece girl band called Black Heels.
Right.
We basically just do pubs and clubs around Belfast.
Okay, just pop covers, that kind of
yeah,
thing.
basically.
Right. Okay. And busy too.
Busy enough. Busy
Good.
as we want to be. So.
Right. Okay. Two piece. Any backing tracks?
Yes, that's
Right.
what we
Okay.
choose, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's cool. That's good. If you
But
get
they
the
do
number.
have full-time jobs.
Yeah.
Bless them.
Yeah.
So they're multitasking, strong female. Trisha's a scientist.
Mad.
And if anybody needs a solicitor, I work for Peter
Yes.
Bowles and Company Solicitors in Saintfield.
Plugged
Just a
down.
wee plug there.
I think Johnny could need a solicitor very, very shortly.
I'm just a normal worker.
Okay, well, it's great that you're here, girls, and I'm glad you actually got a chance to say something, because usually when Cal starts talking, that's the end of it. You know?
You know what? I think I would give actually DJs a boring time if I said nothing. I would hate to be one of those artists that were like, yeah, no.
Well, absolutely true.
Yeah.
Absolutely true. But it would be no fun at all.
Yeah.
No, you have to have a bit of a life in the thing, don't you? Like?
Bring it on.
Tell us a little bit more about this show tomorrow night.
Okay. Well, we're showing the music video.
Yes.
I haven't even seen it yet. I'm leaving here to go back to Belfast to pick up the DVD, so I'm petrified of what it's going to look like. But there is 4 teasers. We've been running the weekly teasers, which are on my KazHawkins.com. But it's going to be, you know, we're going to have the cancer focused volunteers there. My calendars, I think I brought you some down last time. Oh, it's here. Well, that was the old ones.
Tricia
Actually,
and
got
I are
big
in December
ones.
too, don't forget.
Yes, the girls. We're selling the last of them off tomorrow night.
Johnny didn't want to do it, he didn't want to wear women's underwear though, should he?
So we're selling off the last of them. They were originally put out but to raise money for Mama Kaz band album, but one, they didn't really sell. Nobody wanted to look at my naked body. I'm only joking. No, but we ended up, sure, the band finished. So now the calendars have, I think I'm selling for £4 or something tomorrow night, and all the money will go to Cancer Focus.
Right.
But Emily Rose Conlon is supporting as well. She'll be first on. She's just back from Nashville with Belfast Nashville Festival. Mind blank there.
Tell us a little bit about her. What does she do?
She is a stunning songwriter. Very sweet, very soft. You know, beautiful. What would you describe her as? You know,
Gorgeous.
yeah, gorgeous would be right. But she just played the Bluebird Cafe in Nashville, and she was working with some like Nancy Griffith and some great songwriters out there. But she wrote this beautiful song called Little Bird, which is my favourite. So if you go to emroco.com is her website, and you can hear her. There's an artist, Joan Baez. It's very Joan Baez. They call her the Irish Joan Baez.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So. And then, of course, you have Stormtree.
Tell us a little bit about them. Who are they?
Stormtree is, well, I love them. They're one of my favourite bands in the country at the minute. They're rockin' roots. John Giller, who runs it, is so passionate about the local music scene, you know. And he's a dear friend of mine who has given me very, very great advice over the last 6 months and all the changes. And he's at a point where he needs to take his band to the next level. So I think they're going to be the next big thing. Because they have, you know, the flutes, whistles. It's kind of rootsy. It's rock, roots with balls, I would like to say.
We're talking trad rock here nearly?
Not even, no. It's, I mean, it's really hard to describe Stormtree because it can be anything from like Celtic soul to... you know, it's not really folk as such, but from blues to rock, but not necessarily...
Sort of entering the realms of Americana here nearly.
Well, yeah, yeah. I would, and they have a great look. John is very like 50s, you know, kind of classic look. Lovely man, and works very, very hard. And is totally dedicated to that band.
We'll have to check them out at some stage.
I'll put you in contact with him.
Good.
And you can maybe get him down for an interview.
Sounds
because
good.
He's you would like him. You would like their stuff.
Good. Okay, and most importantly, where, when, what time?
Tomorrow night, Black Box, 8 p.m. the doors open, and 5 are in, and it's 8 o'clock till 11. It's an early finish because it's a Wednesday night, and you know, people can't get babysitters, and I need to put Johnny to bed after that.
Have you moved ahead more?
Okay, so that's it tomorrow night. Basically, it's going to be the launch of the single as well, and the video. And
well, we actually got the first airplay on a certain radio station a few weeks ago, but it went dormant because I suppose we just wanted to keep everything for tomorrow night and get as much promo. So I've been up and down the country and sitting on my laptop and screaming at people and promoting, and if nobody turns up, I'm just going to look like a fool. Not
at all. It'll be a massive success. I know rightly it will. You know rightly too. It's going to be a success.
Secretly, I do. I have to believe that.
Okay. Optimistic is right. Absolutely.
PMA, positive mental attitude.
Okay, I'll leave it at that. We're going to take a short commercial break. Back soon.
Stay tuned to 101.4 Newry's Your FM.
Boyd Stores Hill Street, a real Aladdin's cave of bargains. From a needle to an anchor, Andy Boyd's has it. Try our lunchtime special, freshly battered fish and chips, only $4.99. For a great day's shopping, it has to be Andy Boyd's Hill Street, Newry.
JT Carpets for quality carpets, wooden floors and vinyls. JT Carpets for household furniture and a huge selection of rugs. JT Carpets for friendly, experienced staff, free estimates and delivery. Call us on 302 66464. Visit our website jtcarpets.com or call into our showroom at 1A Edward Street, Newry. JT Carpets, we buy by the mile, so you save by the yard.
McNally's Late Night Pharmacy on Monaghan Street, Newry, for caring and sound advice. To allow more time for our pharmacists to listen and to advise, our script kiosk is now open on Monaghan Street opposite Deli Lights. With a direct connection to the chemist, your script will be ready by the time you walk down to the shop. McNally's, the Late Night Chemist, Monaghan Street, Newry, and mcnallyspharmacy.com.
Newry City's Your FM.
Well, you're very welcome back. It's 18 minutes away from the hour of 9 o'clock. You're tuned to the Shoebox, Your FM 101.4. Live in studio with me is Kaz Hawkins, Johnny Skip, Crawford, and Kaz's best buddies.
T-Birds.
Besties, the T-Birds.
It's my T-Birds.
That's Marianne and Trisha, and they're all going to perform now on a brand new offering.
Yep, it's this is Hallelujah, Happy People. And there's a few YouTube videos around going about, and live performances. So, but this will be a first performance of me and my girls because they're going to perform tomorrow night. This will be like
this is a dry run on my show.
A dry run on your show.
That's brilliant. I love things like that. I love exclusives. I really do.
Maybe you should see them right now.
And they will be able to, because we are filming this.
But yes, the song is, I woke up with a dream. A lot of songs come from dreams. I woke up one night and I always I keep having this thought that I'm drawn to the deep south of America, and I don't know, maybe in my history somewhere, I had a maybe swamp great grandfather or something. I don't know, Mississippi swamp.
It usually works the other way around.
I know.
From
that.
Ireland, the Irish go out there.
That's true.
Yeah, okay.
Well, you don't know. Well, you might have reversed it. I'm not even going to get into that. So I just had this thought that you remember the old steamboats going down the Mississippi River, and there were the rich people, and I just wondered if the roles were reversed and it was the African Americans who were the richer ones. How fun it would be on those boats, rather than everybody trying to screw everybody over, that it would just be fun.
Yeah.
And so it would just be happy people, and so I'm all about the hallelujahs and praise the Lords.
Absolutely.
But unfortunately I don't live the gospel, so I live the musical gospel.
So it came from a dream?
Came from a dream that I think I'm in another life African American.
Quite.
Possibly,
who knows?
Should get regressed and find out.
Yeah, okay.
I was maybe a hooker or something. Those growly notes.
Okay, take it away. Let's hear it. And once again, Kaz Hawkins live, unplugged in studio here with Johnny Skip Crawford
and the T-Birds
and the lovely T-Birds. Take it away, folks.
Show me how they shuffle and move. Take me down where the happy people singing out hallelujah with them. Take me down where the happy people go. Sail down till we can see no more. Take me down where the happy people sing. I'm gonna sing hallelujah with them. Sing hallelujah. Happy people. Sing hallelujah. Happy people. Sing hallelujah. Happy people. Sing hallelujah. Happy people. 'Cause they know how it's done. Oh yeah, girls. Take me down where the happy people dance. I wanna shake it on that floor. Take me down where the happy people talk. I want some great conversation with fun. Take me down where the happy people sing. Settle down till we can see no more. Take me down where the happy people sing. I'm gonna sing hallelujah with them. Sing hallelujah. Happy people. Sing hallelujah. Sing hallelujah, happy people. Sing hallelujah, happy people. the Lord, 'cause the Lord they know
How it's done.
Oh yeah, Lord, 'cause hallelujah they know how it's done.
There's absolutely no doubt in my mind, and I'm not one of these people that just runs out and says willy-nilly this or willy-nilly that. That's a hit record. And girls, that backing vocal is just amazing.
Aren't they amazing?
Fabulous.
Really put that
Skip,
last
what
week.
can I say?
We only done that.
in my living room and in her
week.
living room.
Yeah.
That is just an amazing sound. It's so full. And if only the people could see this. I mean, what have we got here? We've got an acoustic guitar. We've got
Cajon.
Johnny's cajon, which means something absolutely totally different in Spanish, by the way.
Box.
No, you needn't look up and find out what it means in Spanish.
Really?
Seriously, yeah.
Does it? Oh, I don't think it is, Johnny. I think somebody said to me
Is it
before.
something naughty?
I can't say
think it's
I can't say
something
it there.
I think it's something naughty.
Modern?
No, naughty.
You're the one. John.
But anyway,
Well, I'm looking into that.
anyway, what
Well done,
I'm
guys.
saying is, yeah, absolutely. What I'm saying is, we've got an acoustic guitar. We've got you singing, Kaz. We've got
Johnny on the box.
on the
Got
box,
you already.
drumming on the box, and the two girls here. And to me, if you close your eyes, you could be in any stadium anywhere in the world listening to a full production. That was fantastic. It really was. And no, that was just super. And I have to say,
Thank you so much.
that definitely is a hit record. That needs to be heard.
That is one of my favourite songs
That's just
of
fantastic.
the last 6 months.
Uh-huh.
It is. It's
It'll
kind
be
of
stuck
fun.
in your head forever,
And
for ages.
it's great if anybody goes on to YouTube, the video of what's it like? They're all just like this, the audience is a good audience participation song because
Just
you can
soak
just
it up,
it soaks
yeah.
them up. Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean,
You can all join in and stuff.
I know I'm going to be at home and that's going to be in my head. Happy,
Yeah.
happy in my head.
Yes,
It's there, it's absolutely, the hook's there.
Good.
Yeah, it's
Good.
fantastic. It really,
Thank
really
you.
is. So that's going to be performed tomorrow night as well, too.
It is special one-off performance. Well, unless I steal you from your bands, if we get famous. Never know. I don't know the way things are
Never say
going. It's a
never.
possibility.
One of you girls not going to learn how to play double bass.
I know.
What do you reckon?
Should actually, yeah. Might take a while though.
I do it all the time.
I haven't got the patience.
She doesn't.
Yeah.
How can you picture cobbling about with him? 3 months.
Johnny had his
Oh
head
my
out the car
God.
window.
Okay, look at time is running away, and it's
It
here.
is indeed.
Are we going to do any more?
I can do one more. I just got to tune down.
Okay.
If you want to do a commercial break, even. No, we don't have time. Johnny, you can talk while I tune down
No,
there.
this is okay.
Hi, Johnny, tell a few jokes there, sure.
Okay, Kaz is playing a wee Chinese song here now.
Yeah.
This one called Chuning. Yeah, heard that one before, I'm sure, many times.
Don't even mention Jolene's to me.
What are we singing, dear?
We're going to do at Ballycastle. We actually performed this at Ballycastle at the Rathlin Maritime Festival.
I tell you what, we've actually plenty of time. So what I'll do is I'll take one that's.
I know I'm annoying the listeners by ring. God bless them.
What's live then?
Okay, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Okay, I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll tell you what we'll actually do. We will take one pre-recorded and give you time to tune up.
Okay.
No bother. Here we go.
Being this strong me, being all I can be, running endless journeys, always wanting to be free. I write about my fighting, that's always in my heart, and how an open wound can tear a world apart. You said, don't you know, you don't have the time for me. You said your mind's in a bad place, so you had to go. You said, don't you know, you don't have the time to love me. You said your mind's in a bad place, so you had to go. Being this strong me, whatever I choose to be, searching for the end to find the real me. Well, I to my music, not really being free. Too many broken bridges stop me being true to me. You said, don't you know, don't you know, you don't have the time for me. You said your mind's in a bad place, so you had to go. You said, don't you know, don't you know, you don't have the time to love me. You said your mind's in a bad place, so you had to go. Well, I've walked on endless journeys, yet rarely left my home. A locomotive mind block that runs along in tow. Well, I knew one day you'd leave me, just like all the rest. Now it's only in my lonely heart. Here comes the test. You say, don't you know, don't you know, you don't have the time for me. You said your mind's in a bad place, so you had to go. You said, don't you know, don't you know, you don't have the time to love me. You said your mind's in a bad place, so you had to go, so you had to go, so you had to go.
It's always good to listen to Kaz performing on a pre-recorded track, but when we have her live in the studio, I think we might as well just cut to the chase and get the real thing. Nothing like it at all whatsoever.
you.
Okay, you got that guitar all tuned, you have?
Yes.
Okay, what are you going to do for us now?
I'm going to do Shake. This is another new one.
Uh-huh.
The only evidence of this on online is a crazy festival gig at Ballycastle where everybody was just bonkers. So it's just simple, down and out rock and roll blues.
Okay.
And I tried to incorporate a lot of different stuff into this because this is where I come from. This is the music that I love. Ready?
Take it away.
Shake that money, baby. Shake that money, fool. Shake that candy for me, daddy. You know I ain't no fool. Take your money, baby, 'cause you know I'm gonna use it right. Take your love now, baby, I'm gonna need you home tonight. Take your money, baby, my girl's gonna hit the town tonight. Shake that money, baby, you know by now it ain't no worth the fight. 'Cause I always get what I want. And I'm gonna take it, Lord, take it any way I want. Said blue suede shoes, blue suede shoes, blue suede shoes, blue suede shoes. I went down to the muddy waters, drowned myself in blues. Said to the hoochie coochie man, I'm gonna sell myself for you. I went down to the muddy waters, stand myself in blues. Said to the hoochie coochie man, I'm gonna sell myself for you. Shake, baby, shake. Shake, baby, shake. Shake it, baby, shake it, baby, shake it. Shake it, baby, shake. Come on, girl. Shake it, baby, shake. Shake it, baby, shake. Shake it, baby, shake. Oh, shake
do the shoebox good. I ain't no girl with no money without my belly too.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful stuff, Kaz. It's been a delight having you in.
Oh, thanks, Bob.
As per usual. And to the rest of the crew, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Really enjoyed having you here. One last time, tell us, one last time, tomorrow night.
Black Box, tomorrow night, Hill Street, Belfast, £5 in. I'm going to run charity single and music video launching for Cancer Focus NI and the last performance of my old band, Mama Kaz Band.
And tell us a little bit more about where people can find out more about you.
Go to KazHawkins.com. Just search on Twitter, Kaz Hawkins, Facebook, Kaz Hawkins. If you go to my Mama Kaz page, I'm not using that page anymore. It will, so I'm going to lose a lot of fans rebranding. But just anywhere, just search Kaz Hawkins. But if they can't find me, just Mama Kaz then, and they'll get me indirectly.
Wonderful. Great. Brilliant. Okay, guys, that's it. That's the end of another Shoebox. I'll be back with you next Tuesday, 7 to 9 here on Your FM 101.4 for the Shoebox. Up next, it's Matty James with Country Call. Once again, a big thanks to Kaz Hawkins. And remember, you can see her live tomorrow night at the Black Box. It's going to be fun. Until next Tuesday, for me, taking care of yourselves. I will talk to you then. And thanks to everybody who took the time to get in touch via Facebook, etc. Sorry I didn't get a chance to get through those. It's just been crazy in here. And until next week, bye.
On digital at urfm.com and live on FM 101.4 from Newry. This is Your FM.